Incredibly proud of these guys for getting this win, and we're alive, man. We're playing for this national championship on Monday night.
Plans tonight. Someone will be crowned a national champion in San Antonio, Texas, between the Florida Gators and the Houston Cougars. Florida back in the Natty for the first time in almost 20 years as they do look to capture their third ever national championship. So with that, let's bring in sports director Chris Porter live from Alamo City, that's San Antonio, Texas.
Chris, what's it been like out there?
Oh, Keitha, first of all, I come to Texas where they say everything is bigger, and all I've been doing, Shaz Perani and I, is bundling up, trying to stay warm. Who thought it'd be cold in Texas? Who thought it'd be breezy in Texas? You know, it gets so cold here sometimes, and the wind is so strong. I'm like, am I in San Francisco, California, or is this San Antonio, Texas? But let me say this. I'm not complaining. We are fired up. We're living the dream. The Final Four, it was fantastic on Saturday. And the national championship game tonight, let me say this. Keitha Nelson and I usually never agree when it comes to college sports because she's a diehard Gator fan. She's going to try to blame it on her husband. It's my husband. It's my husband. No, you talk trash to me every time Florida beats Georgia. But anywho, I will say this, Keitha, for this one night, I'm rooting for your Gators.
All right, good job.
One night only. It's going to be tough for some of those friends of yours who are Georgia Bulldog fans, Chris, but I get it. Big night for Florida Gators. And he's also foreshadowing a little bit of the weather forecast. But let's stick to the ball game here. Let's talk about some of the granular stuff, some of the nitty gritty. We got Walter Clayton Jr. playing for those Gators. Woo! And man, has he been clutch. Woo! Has he been clutch. Woo! Let's talk about him. What do you expect from him tonight? It's a woo.
Oh,
it's
my goodness. Lewis Turner. Come on, somebody. To be the man, you got to beat the man. To beat the man, you got to be the man. That's what Ric Flair said. Listen to this. Walter Clayton Jr., man, he's been stunting like his daddy. This guy is so good that I think when I've gone to sleep for the few hours Shaz and I have slept since we've been here, I'm dreaming about Walter Clayton Jr. For three, bang, falling away, bang, spinning on people, bang. Lou, I last covered a Final Four back in 2014. The Gators lost to UConn. UConn went on to win the national title that year. I don't know the last time Kemba Walker, Derrick Rose, it's been forever since I've seen a player dominate the way Walter Clayton Jr. has. And, you know, it's one thing to make a big shot here and there, but it is another when you see a guy, one, make big shots to get the turnaround or the comeback going, and two, then make clutch shots when the game is on the line. All this guy has done for me is proven that he is, without question, an NBA player, can create off of the dribble. He's got ice in his veins, and I can tell you this, every time the ball leaves his hand, I'm ready to say this, bang! Because most of the time he's scoring. Became the first guy since 1979 to score 30 or more points in the Elite Eight and the Final Four. And guess who that guy was? Did you know? It's a Hall of Famer, Larry Bird, who was the last one to do it before Clayton did it the last couple of games.
Bang!
You know what, Chris, I'm glad that you're on the right side of the ball rooting for the Gators, but we've got to talk about Houston, this team. What scares you about that team and what's ahead?
You know what? I don't even know how to describe what really scares me about this Houston team. I do know this. Everybody I've talked to, whether it's coaches, whether it's players, whether it's fans, they just keep saying it's just something about this Houston team I just can't put my finger on. You know, when they played Duke the other night, most people thought that Duke was going to win. I think the Houston fans were the only ones that believed that they would beat Duke. Down 14 in the second half, they found a way to come back. They're fighters like their head coach, Kelvin Sampson. I mean, he tells it like it is. He believes. They're gritty. They're physical. And you know they say defense wins championships. But hold on, Gator Nation. Don't jump on the old dog. You guys play defense as well. So we do know this, Keitha. The Gators have got to push the tempo if they can, and we really don't need to be close because some way, somehow, like the Gators, the Cougars find a way to make it happen when the game is on the line.
All right, so we're looking at various lines out of Vegas. I mean, all the pundits and betting lines, though, especially, have this game very close. 1.5 points one way or the other, Chris. So what is your expectation as we close up this edition of Porter's Place?
Lewis Turner? I think I just heard the PA guy say Walter Clayton Jr. just hit another 3. Listen, I'm expecting him to ball, number one. I think this Gator team is too deep. And the thing that I really respect about the Gators' postseason run is they're never out of a game. Honestly, when they went into halftime against Auburn on Saturday night, they were down by 8 points. I looked over at Shaz, and Shaz looked at me because we now call him the great negotiator. He's been negotiating all kind of stuff. We'll talk about that offline. But anywho, he looked at me and he said, I ain't worried. Don't worry about it. The Gators gonna make it happen. The last time he told me that, the Gators were playing UConn. I texted him and I said, you know what? We ain't going to the Final Four. He said, we got time. And guess what? You know that third base coach is bringing you around. Yes, come on home, Gators. And I believe that the Gators are going to do just this. Todd Golden, he's going to be head coach and third base coach. Come on around. You see, it's baseball season. I'm fired about baseball too, but I do think it's going to be close. But I do believe Walter Clayton Jr. is going to do what he's done the whole tournament. Baller's going to ball, and he's going to ball tonight.
Chris is going to wake you up on a Monday morning, isn't he? Thanks for that, Porter. We
yeah,
appreciate
Monday
it.
motivation, Keith, so let's go.
You did it, buddy. We appreciate it.
Let's go. Yeah, if you're going to wake me up this early, we're going to get fired up. Let's go.
I'm with you. If you're going to do it, do it. Come
Gators
here.
fans
All right, we've got to talk.